So, welcome back again. If you have made it to question number 19, then I'm very proud of you because I don't see a reason why you shouldn't be able to pass your CKAD exams at this point. So, in case you don't know me, I'm the founder of CodeGenital, and I dream of helping engineers like you also clear the CKAD exams without fearing the exams. So, let's see what this question got for us. In question number 19, it says in namespace default there's this deployment that exists, sensor exists. So let's check if we have this deployment. So okay, get deployment sensor. Nice. Now we have it. It does exist, and actually it's not ready yet. So don't think about the readiness. Just come to the task that the question gives you and perform your task. Okay. So it says we need to update it with a port level run as user. This is very crucial. And then the system capabilities. This is very crucial. Please put practice into this, because I remember my first time when I sat the exams, I did get similar question on this, and it was difficult for me in the beginning, but now I can just close my eyes and do it. So I'm not a genius, but with practice you can actually master anything. So, well, I digress. So let's come here and search for run as user. So run as user, and then I'll select this one. So now we have it here. So it says we need to give it port level. So SecurityContext and then run as user. Okay, so edit the deployment. So let's edit the deployment. Okay, edit deployment. If you go and then you see there is a deployment file that already exists, please don't go and stress yourself looking at the deployment file. If you want, you can do that, but if you want my advice, just go ahead, edit it from the main deployment that exists. So okay, edit deployment, and then the name is sensor, and then now we can add the security capabilities. So the security capabilities, it says we need to give it run as user 1000, and then the container level sync add capability. So we need to give system capability here. So add capability net admin. So we need to find this capability net admin, not privilege escalation, system capabilities. This will take you some time in the exams, but if you have saved time from your previous work, then it becomes very easy for you, because looking at the documentation can be very tricky sometimes. So now, yeah, we have it here. It says capabilities, and then we just add this one. That is all we need to do. Okay, so you come here, usually should be here, capabilities. I could see we have already capabilities here. So capabilities, and then the next capability that we are going to add to this is to add this one, net admin. We don't need system, we only need net admin. Whichever command it says to run, you just copy that one, use add, and then copy that one and put it here. Okay, so now we need to give the run as user as pod level. So run as user, we found one here, run as user. So spec, inside the spec, so inside the spec, and then over here and then it says 1000. It says 1000. So if you go to the exams and it's 10,000, put 10,000. If it's 1 million, put 1 million here. Okay, that's all. Don't panic when you see this one. It's easy points. Okay, don't do like I did in the first time. So I will copy. I will save it now. If you ever edit a deployment file and then you are able to save it successfully, it means that you did a great job. So now let's check the file. Let's check if we are able to pass this. Okay, don't worry, it's not ready, because that's not our main task. If the question doesn't say investigate and check why it's not ready, don't stress about that. So now let's check our work. So check, and then it was question number 19, I believe. So I hope we passed question number 19. We did not pass question number 19. Okay, so let's still look into it. It's no problem. Edit the YAML file. Now you see why we didn't pass. Now we came here and then we copied this security context with run user, and then we went up here and then insert, and then we paste it here. Now we can see, do you know what happened now? Do you know what happened now? You can write in the comment if you have already seen what happened here. Now, because we did this, we already have a security context as a pod level, and now we define another security context. So now it's not going to override, it will just drop that. So I will remove it, go out of it, and go up, remove it. So now we can see over here this security context exists. We need to add the run as user here. Just run as user 1000. We need to add the run as user here, not up there. Okay, please be mindful of that. If you go in the exams and you see the security context exists, that's one way the exams could trick you. So if it says 1000, run as user 1000, we put it there. So let's try and save again. Now let's check our work. Oh, we have 4 minutes left. Let's check our work again. Check. So it's question number 19, and I hope this time around we do get a green light. Boom. Now you can see we have a green light. So please be mindful of that. I actually did not see it. It just happened as we are just practicing now. So please be mindful of that. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel. And if you want access to the same materials we are using to practice, please, you can get the same resources in the description down below. Please don't just watch me do this. Practice with me. Please practice with me, because with practice you will be able to clear the exams. But if you just watch me do this, you might end up second guessing yourself on the exams day. Please don't do that. Okay, so I wish you good luck and see you in the next one.